Hello, pre-meds all over the nation. My name is Roger Muir, the Vice President of Student Success here at Altius Test Prep. I welcome you to this segment of our crazy MCAT day, where we've been giving away scholarships and prizes and free tuition throughout the day, along with training and MCAT education, as well as application admissions advice. It's been a fun-filled day and a lot of great comments and questions throughout that process. I want to spend a minute with you in regards to questions that you might have. Maybe some things we covered a little bit earlier today, or perhaps something that's coming to your mind at this point. I'm going to give you a few minutes in this segment to be able to answer just some random questions. So feel free to chime in on the chat or add your questions in there, and we'll answer as many of those unique questions as we can along the way. While we're waiting some of those questions to be posted, I just want to draw attention to the imagery behind me. First of all, this thought process of true success, this ambition component of really succeeding in your life, not just in school and not just on the MCAT and not even just in your career. Many of you have great ambitions, huge dreams and goals. You've got the education and the perseverance and the capacity to make great things of your life and your career. But the ambition and the drive to actually do the hard things, to actually persevere when the going gets tough, that becomes a very different experience. And that becomes actually a sorting mechanism, if you will, in regards to those who will and those who won't, those who do and those who don't. This imagery back here to my side, you see that big R2A. That's a very well-known, robust, exciting acronym here at Altius. R2A. We often make that comment to each other. We state it to our students. We teach it to our employees. It means refuse to accept. Refuse to accept the excuses, the limitations, the varying disabilities, the varying frustrations, the hard times. Refuse to accept that these types of dreams and ambitions are for the elite or only for the select few. Truly, you are among those that can succeed in this MCAT world. And it's not just for one or two, it's for the hundreds and hundreds and thousands. And I want you to own and accept in your own world the gift of being good enough and deserving enough to win and succeed. Now, it doesn't just come handed to you. The scores don't just arrive, and they don't just hand out the white coats and the credentials without you being trained and able to perform. And so there's some work that has to be done, but it's work that can be done. It's work that others have done before you, and many others will do it behind you. And so why not you? And I would like to just encourage you that amidst all the things that are going on in your life and all the things that have been frustrating, you at this point have also had a lot of successes and a lot of achievement. It takes a certain characteristic and personality trait to even want to go after this medical school experience. I'm so impressed with pre-meds all over the nation, high-achieving individuals that are thinking beyond themselves and beyond their current limitations, striving to do something to have impact in their community and to be a force of change and progress and development. So those are great things. Those are fantastic ambitions. But again, they won't just magically happen. It's going to take somebody special to come up with the next cure, to come up with the next virus attack, right? The vaccine. It's going to take somebody really special to finally put all the pieces together in regards to the cure for cancer. It's going to take somebody really special to help figure out the dynamics of spinal research and development and cure. I could go on and on and on, but we live in a world of great possibility and great opportunity, and we've accomplished much to advance medicine, and lifespan, and the health and prosperity of our people and our citizens. And so all of that has been done in the past. My grandfather, I think here as I'm talking to you that, my grandfather passed away of a simple heart complication. He was 52 years old and just passed away at work. That same situation would not happen nowadays in most cases. It would have been detected much earlier. Signs and symptoms would have been caught, and a very simple procedure would have spared his life, quite extensively. And so I know we not only live in a world of great ambition and opportunity, but we live in an environment of success stories and achievements and accomplishments where we've solved many of those things, and the next piece is yet to come. And you will be the individuals to actually create that if you're willing to do the things that other people aren't willing to do. If you can truly internalize this thought of refusing to accept the excuses and the labels that others have put on you, and really embrace this R2A mentality of you having that capacity. Okay? So with that, I want to answer a question here. I'm getting told that will the free exam expire? We offered up a little earlier, everybody that's participating today is going to have access to a free full-length practice exam. Okay, it's basically the full 8-hour experience with all 4 sections and a very predictable score scale to it. Everyone that participated today is going to be emailed the login credentials to take a free full-length practice exam. It's valid for 1 year. From the date that we access your account, you'll be able to utilize that. And the beautiful part about these practice exams is that, first of all, you'll have multiple attempts to it. Okay, so you'll be able to actually take it a couple of times if you want. But most exciting is the review components on the back end. Wow. Once you finish the test and you receive your score, you'll be able to log back in again and see every single passage, every single question. And there will be an explanation in writing on exactly what the thought process should have been to take you through that passage in getting to the right question, right answer. And so all of those tools will be available to you. But beyond that, every single test that we have 10 full-length practice tests. Every single one of those has a full-on tutor clarification and explanation to every single passage, every single question. So it's as if you would be in front of one of our high-scoring tutors to actually draw out and show you how they would have broken down that passage and answered that question properly. So you get both written and video type clarifications on the review process. Really powerful, really cool. We offered up to the group earlier today the ability to get those 10 tests for 50% off. It's normally $40 per test. We sell them in a bundle of 10 for $300. But there's a code that we're going to put up in the chat right now. If you use that code between now and the end of March, you can actually get that for 50% off. So 10 practice tests for just $150. $150. So great stuff in that regards. Okay? Perfect. Now, as more questions come in, I want to give you an introduction to our upcoming summer program. A very cool opportunity for students that do not typically want to combine their academic calendar with their MCAT experience. It's not the perfect fit for everybody, but I tell you, if during the summer you would like to tackle the MCAT, not have to worry about your GPA, but really get a killer, incredible MCAT score, we have a 10-week course that really gives you everything that you need to really succeed. Materials, practice exams, one-on-one tutoring, very exciting information in regards to that. So I'm going to share a little video with you that would allow you to see in greater detail what that experience really is like so that you can have that experience for yourself. Give us a second as I cue that up and we'll watch this little summer experience.
I love how thorough Altius is. The program offers you a lot of resources and a lot of amazing things.
It's just really forced me to have a very rigorous, consistent study schedule.
I just have a greater confidence in tackling hard things due to Altius.
It's a lot more structured.
I love the approach.
I love it. I love the rapport that I have with my tutor.
Tutors are great. I like them a lot.
The one-on-one tutoring, which that's why I love Altius.
I've done something difficult, and Altius helps me do it.
The group session especially, I really enjoy.
Yeah, it was an investment, but it's an investment that paid off.
I'm just really grateful that I've put that sacrifice.
I'm forever grateful that I took Altius.
It's worth it. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful I heard about it, and I'm happy I'm doing it despite it taking a lot of time. It's totally worth it.
Altius has really given me confidence as a test taker, as a student, and as a future doctor.
So hopefully you see a little bit of the results of that type of an experience and the power of utilizing your upcoming summer experience to just launch your career, light years ahead. So great opportunity for a lot of you. With that in mind, we realize again during this current situation that tuitions are tough, and really putting all the pieces together is sometimes a very challenging experience for a lot of individuals. So we want to share that opportunity in a much more robust way. So I refuse to accept that financial piece should be a limitation, and we can't open that door to every single person all over the place, but we certainly can do more and want to give and share. So to that end, the first thing I'm going to do is ensure that you've got a code on the screen that will drop the tuition for those summer programs by half price. Anybody that enrolls between now and the end of the month can take half of the tuition off and really obtain the support and help that they need in a much more affordable way. With that in mind, though, I also want to assist a couple of people in just not even having to worry about that tuition at all. And so as part of our desire today on this crazy MCAT festivity, I want to give away 3 really special awards. The first one is going to be a full tuition scholarship to our elite course. Our elite course is basically an 11-week experience with all of the materials and all of the training and all of the classroom experience that would really give you the guidance to dramatically improve your MCAT score. This is a unique course in that this isn't our typical mentoring course. Our mentoring programs are the ones that we're really best known for across the nation. Altius offers a 90th percentile promise that ensures that if you do the work that we ask you to do, if you really are to the approach that we ask you to give, you can feel comfortable in having at least a 90th percentile score. And if for some weird reason you do everything we ask you to do and it doesn't quite come together, we remain committed to you. So much so that we'll continue working with you forever, for free, until you do. We will ensure that you get to the top of that mountain and that you actually achieve the score that you're fighting for, okay? Now, little secret is I don't want to work with you forever. Right? And you don't want to work with me forever. You want to do this and move on with your career. Move past the thought process that's kind of out there in pre-med world of let's do this 2, 3, 4 times. How many of you, and chime in here on the chat, how many of you have friends or pre-med buddies that have taken this multiple times? Or maybe you have yourself. Nothing to be ashamed of, but I just feel like there's kind of this unwritten expectation out there in pre-med land that to be a good doctor, you have to have the endurance, the stamina, the grit, the determination, the time to do this 2, 3, 4 years in a row, the money to buy the courses over and over again until because you're so smart and figured out and lucky enough that you put the secret combination together, and all of a sudden everything comes in, and ta-da, you get a good score on your MCAT, and now you're worthy of applying to medical school. It just is, it's a sad kind of norm within the pre-med world. And again, there's nothing wrong with trying and failing and trying again. That's the R2A spirit and mentality. But there's also nothing wrong with realizing that if I do it right, I can be one and done, and I can move on with my career. And rather than focusing on the preparations, I can actually get to the other side of this and be in a clinic and actually collecting salary as opposed to paying tuition. That's the reality of what could and should be happening in much more masses. And I want to help open that door by awarding this course for this elite program to, looks like Marco Sanchez. Marco Sanchez at Washington University there in St. Louis. Congratulations. That's a $2,499 scholarship that will actually accommodate the entire tuition for that course. Now, as our next prize, I want to award a silver program. This is a full-on mentoring course, okay? This has all of the materials, all the practice exams, and a portion of our classes with 15 private tutoring sessions. This is you and top players in the industry that actually got near perfect scores, helping you in 15 very unique sessions, okay? That's a $3,700 program. And this is being awarded to RJ Montero. RJ, congratulations. At UCLA, we're pleased to be presenting this to you today. Our team will reach out to you via email and text. You get connected to them, and they will help you put all the pieces together, okay? Our biggest prize of the day. Now keep in mind, we're going to be extending additional drawings at the top of the next hour. And at the top of the 5 o'clock Mountain Time hour, we're also going to be doing another prize. I've got yet some courses to give away. I've also got an iPad, some half tuition scholarships. We've got a variety of things available for you. So continue working back with us in regards to this and stay with us. But I'm pleased to announce that this full tuition scholarship, $7,000 for our Platinum MCAT course, is being awarded to Janelle Richards. Janelle Richards of LaSalle University in Philadelphia. Congratulations, Janelle. I don't know if you can hear the applauses, but oh, wait, some of those are like, oh, dang it. I've got other students saying, dang it, I wish that was me. Both of those are true. Congratulations, Janelle. There are people that are wishing they were in your shoes, and also people realizing that there's a lot of work to be done and a lot to happen yet. We are thrilled to be a part of the pre-med community and being a force and an opportunity that can put you in a situation to reach your dreams, to achieve those goals. Do not let anything stop you, okay? Do not let anything stop you. Move those mountains. Sometimes moving mountains is done one boulder at a time. Contemplate that and know that you've got a team on your side to help make that happen. Okay. I want to ensure that that the codes are posted for the discounts. And I also want to make sure there are any other questions that came in through chat that I could answer for you. And so I just gonna just double check and make sure that you guys are all well taken care of. As we do such, please keep in mind that our next segment at the top of the hour is going to be a panel discussion with the Altius executive team. And then 5 o'clock Mountain Time, we're going to introduce you to Eric Milstein, who is a marathon runner that is currently in a wheelchair. And he's going to share some insights in regards to the medical world from his point of view. I look forward to hearing from him. And, after his presentation and story, we'll be giving away the iPad and the half tuition scholarship at that point. So still a lot more to experience throughout this crazy MCAT day. Thank you so much for your participation. We'll be talking with you guys real soon.